What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, T.
I'm Tasha.
And welcome to the adventures of
TNT.
Now, if you've been following us for a while, we have been on a Tom Macdonald journey in which
Yes.
the last song we did was White Boy.
Yes.
In which that video, it actually had, there was a precursor to it that we watched, which kind of had Tom explaining the concept of the video and giving some backstory behind the themes and what he was talking about in the actual video. And so it added a lot of context to the actual song and the music video, which was really cool. And so now the song we're checking out today is called This House, which from my understanding from you guys in the comment section, y'all have explained to us that this was his response and his reply to all the critics and the criticism that he received from doing White Boy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, let's just go ahead and jump into it, and let's just find out what it's all about. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Oh, let me go ahead and adjust this to make sure it's not too loud for you.
Okay.
And if you need it to adjust it, just fix it.
You might need a new microphone. This one kind of bootleg.
Well, we will. We'll get a new microphone later.
Okay.
All right.
Lately, everyone been talking crazy. Feel like everybody's got something to say.
It said kill yourself.
Can you rewind it?
Yeah. It says you suck, shaking my head, garbage, hangover gang.
No, they said your poo emoji.
Oh, okay, poo emoji.
You're
Oh, you're a racist.
Babe, you two gonna get us.
All right, well, we can't say that word, so I'll try and edit it or something. Stop making music. Wow. Kill yourself. Dang.
Okay.
Wow. Hey, we know how the internet is.
We're not surprised.
Yeah, not surprised.
Lately, everyone been talking crazy. Feel like everybody's got some to say. They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake and they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes. I built this house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me screaming at the top of their lungs. I'm the scum of the earth in the same damn breath trying to preach about equality. Back before I wrote the song on race, they all ignored that I had something great. They tried.
I have literal chills.
Why is it every single song that we listen to, there's just gems, truth bombs, messages. Just this dude has something serious to say, and he is not letting people detract him.
It's not even it's that, but there's also, which bothers me, like a lot of people not realizing the amount of talent that it takes to do this. Like, okay. That's I have chills.
It's crazy. It's so crazy that he's been out for quite some time, and we've never heard about him.
That's because he's not mainstream.
Yeah.
They don't play him on the radio.
No, they don't play him on the radio. They don't push his videos. They don't nothing. None of that.
But guess what? He don't need it. He don't, because we did find him, and us doing these videos.
Yeah, it's going to help other people find him.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
All right, let's go.
They edged me out, they didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame. Fast forward to when I'm paid. I ain't spend $1 on the chain. I'll get my mama a house, I'll get my dad a car, I'll make my sister rich, she'll never work again. And this hater is so underwhelming. I'm conditioned for all the abuse. Seeing the reaction videos all blowing up, and you're welcome for all of the views. Blow up my Twitter, y'all just keep making me bigger. Y'all just keep showing you're triggered. Y'all just keep missing the point, and I keep doing me. Y'all ain't nothing to even consider. Man, I built this house. I'm the kind of person making music with a purpose. You the kind of people that be hating on the surface. I'm the kind of you ain't used to, the kind of make you nervous. Yeah, back before I even wrote the record, I can see this coming like a fortune teller. And a calm sea don't make a skilled sailor, so I thank the heavens for the stormy weather. Okay, fast forward to when we're old and gray. I'll be looking back at when they posted hate, and it will hurt a bit, but it was worth it when your dream is getting hurt no matter what they say. I try conveying that I love us all, and the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls. I surveyed the land and I found out
Oh, man.
I'm gonna have to listen to this song again.
Yeah. And it's just so funny. It's so crazy because it's really cool how we're doing this journey and we're sharing our experiences listening to hip hop and just dealing with social media and people in general, and it's so relatable. But
I have no idea.
but one thing that he said that just is
Resonating with you?
resonating and is really powerful is how he's talking about how people are constantly trying to detract him, but they're not listening to the music or the context or his lyrical context of what he's saying.
Or even
He's
if
not-
they
they're
do, it's like they completely glaze over it. Like, there's a huge problem with comprehension
Right.
nowadays.
And we mentioned that last time.
And that is probably part of the problem. And you can't help people like that. If you just don't understand that 1 + 1 = 2, there is nothing that I can do for you.
Right. But you know what? We talk about this all the time. As far as those type of people are just going to get left in the dust.
They're going to get left behind.
Left behind because we need to keep going.
We got to progress.
We got to progress.
And we can't keep doing the same things expecting different results.
Right, absolutely. We can't keep trying to help people who don't want to be helped. Let's go.
Unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement. Then I poured the foundation. I built the frame with all my guilt and shame, and then I chiseled my name and the date in the basement. I carved my initials and all of the boards and the beams that are needed for structural greatness. No record label, no distribution, no cosign, no publicist, no manager, no teammates, no money to make up my budget with, no groceries, no studio, no booking agent, no bucket list, no PR, no marketing, just fans.
Wow.
Man, we built this house when my days end and it's vacant, and they bury me with that only key. My biggest fans gon' break in with a Ouija board and a box of chalk, draw a pentagram, hail Satan, try to bring me back from that wooden box y'all tried to fill my grave with. Then they'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge, and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge who are coming to undo the work that I did. Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib and put sensors on all of the boards in the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Then they'll gut all the bodies and cut off the skin, then connect all the pieces with needles and pins and attach it to 10 feet of branches and twigs, and then plant it in mud till it stands in the wind. And they'll stand there and look at this that we did that we never imagined we do because of them. Our blood and sweat and tears went into what we built till we were bags. So we used blood and sweat and tears of enemies to build our flag. We built this house, we laid these bricks, we set these traps, these flames we lit. Our haters doused in gasoline they brought to try and torch us with. Let them hate, dog. Everyone will have something to say, dog. Their opinions don't mean trying to judge your engine by your paint job. Gravestone of a cheap death. There's too much I ain't seen yet. They think that
That was deep.
Try to judge your engine by your paint job.
Wow.
And you know, it's so funny he said that because a lot of times on this channel, and you might want to cut this out, I don't know, but this is just what I have to say. A lot of people ask, why are we reacting to white people music and go back and react to black people music? And I'm like, what is black people music and what is white people music, and why do we have to act a certain way because we're a certain color? And I think from both sides, we're not realizing this is going on both sides. Like, people judging people because of their skin color, even white people.
Yeah.
And I really think it's getting out of hand. The divisiveness is getting out of hand. And why are you judging me because of this?
Right.
You know, and he's
Paint
saying
job
that.
on your car.
Yeah. And it boggles my mind because people on both sides do it. And then you say, oh, don't judge me because I'm this. But then you turn around and you do it to other people.
Right.
And I love, it's just another way of saying don't judge a book by its cover.
Right, absolutely.
You know? And this message needs to go out into the world.
It does. It needs to go out in the world, not just in America, but just everywhere. Because as Americans,
especially America, though. I'm sorry.
But in America, we do so much more when we work together, and people in general do so much more when they can collectively come together and do great things. Mm-hmm. But all of that is just destroyed when you have so many different things, especially when it's superficial and it's divisive.
Yeah, and it's just being pumped into the media.
It's being pumped everywhere.
It's being pumped into the music.
Yeah.
And people are becoming sheeple, and they just take it and they run with it.
Right.
And there's sheeple, that no longer know how to think for themselves.
Yeah. And throughout this journey, Tom has been calling those type of people out, especially the ones who want to criticize him for his message. And he's like, yo, y'all are jumping down on me on what I look like, but you're not even listening to what I have to say.
Yeah, and isn't that ironic? Don't you think? Yeah. Especially some of the people. I know. I didn't know if you were gonna catch that.
Of course.
But the people that are actually doing it, it really kind of surprises you, and then it doesn't. But this is why we're doing these reactions. No matter how many people to tell us, go react to your music and listen to R&B, and why are you only reacting to white people music? And it's just like, why are you here? Because this channel is so much more than color.
Right, absolutely.
And this is why we're doing this, because growing up, you're not realizing the divisiveness that's being ingrained into you through music,
and that's something that we've discovered on this channel.
Yeah. So subscribe to the channel if you want to disband all of that crap.
Right, and go on this journey with us. Let's go ahead and finish out this song.
I got him way over my head, but I feel like I just got my feet wet. We're trying to dream more and sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. Remember to not be too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we'll bleed red. Man, you never know when it's time to go. Heaven's open when the bars are closed. So seize the moment, don't leave it hoping. You'll breathe tomorrow, you could be a ghost. I'm living mine like the finish line is right in front of me. Made of fishing wire, so I'll never see it till it's too late. When God shakes my hand, please celebrate. Please celebrate, please celebrate, please celebrate.
I love the beat and the. I just love everything about this.
This is a great song.
I need to hear it again.
Right, this is a great song. We're probably gonna play it again after this video. But
I wanted to hear it now. But okay.
It just falls in line with everything that we've been listening to. I mean, we've heard all these songs right here. Dear Rappers, Castles, Hell of It. You guys can check the channel on our Tom Macdonald playlist to follow our journey. But each song builds upon itself.
He's building a house, y'all.
Yeah, he literally is building a house. And the funny thing about it is that every time we start one of these videos with our commentary about our journey through life, our journey through hip hop, it seems like the songs, the music just resonates with it. And he's just doing a bang up job. So the next video we're going to be checking out is, we're getting out of line right now because we're trying to keep up with his new content as well. I know he just released a song called Brainwashed. So we're going to be doing that next, and then we're going to be jumping back into his older stuff to continue our journey with his older music. So let us know down below in the comment section what should be the next song we listen to after this. Babe, did you have anything else you wanted to add?
Yes, I did, actually.
Go ahead, baby.
So the name of this song is This House.
Yeah.
And we always talk about the foundation of things.
Yeah.
And I love just the puns that he put into it. Like, I'm writing my name in the basement. Like, this house has good bones and all of that. And it's like he's rebuilding hip hop from the ground up.
Ooh, yikes.
And the foundation is good. Okay?
Ooh.
The foundation is good. It has good bones. And I don't know if you guys watch those shows like This Old House, and sometimes, with the house, they might knock a few walls down and stuff like that. But hip hop is dead. And so he had to knock that down, build from the ground up. And this is what he's doing. So that's what I had to say.
All right, you know what? Every time we do these videos, you always drop in some insightful bombs.
Well, thank you.
And you drop in some perspectives that nobody's thinking, because I didn't even think about that. That was very insightful. I like that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, shout out to Tasha, y'all. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video and join us in our next video where we check out Brainwash.
Subscribe to the channel, y'all.
Subscribe to the channel. Support us on Patreon. And we'll see you next time. Peace.
Ta-ta.